Hey everyone, this is Giovany. So this week I picked this up. It's a John Wick Chapter 2, so I decided why not review it. So here we go. Alright, so John Wick Chapter 2 stars Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Ian McShane, and it's obviously the sequel to the 2014 version. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the first one for just a little bit. So John Wick is an ex-hitman. He decided to leave the underworld contract killer business. He wanted to live a normal life. He got married, and unexpectedly his wife passes away due to cancer. Before she did, she made arrangements to send him a dog and a letter. So that was like the last item or last emotional thing that she left him. The son of a main honcho mobster Russian guy, he decided that he wanted to buy John Wick's car, which is a 1969 Mustang, and he declined. So this bratty son of a mobster decided that he's gonna get what he wants, so he decided to invade his house. So he goes into John Wick's house and beats him, sees the dog, and then he kills the dog and steals the 1969 Mustang. So John Wick has a serious reputation for being this badass killer, a perfect shot, just you don't fuck with John Wick. And the son of this honcho Russian mobster, he didn't know or didn't care, or maybe he's so spoiled that he thinks that maybe daddy will take care of it, and ultimately the dad has to take care of it, and now he has to deal with John Wick. So basically in the movie it's John Wick trying to find the son and kill him for what he did. At the same time he has to go through a bunch of the dad's mobster minions, I guess you can say. There's this particular scene where he goes into a bar where he thinks he found the son that he's been looking for, the guy who actually killed his dog and stole his car. And it's this really long, awesome action scene that is worth seeing just on that particular scene alone, which now gets me to John Wick Chapter 2. So with all of the amazing action sequences and great story from the first one, so the second one adds even more elements to it. So it starts off with even more bloodshed, but not just for the point of just adding more bloodshed. There's actually a good story in it as well. So the sequences that were in that bar scene or club scene from the first movie, we get something similar to that in the beginning of the movie, but probably more body counts. And there's a lot more of those scenes in the movie. There's a lot of more fights. There's this one particular scene in the movie where Keanu Reeves has to battle Common, the rapper or singer, that he's the bodyguard of a target. And there's one scene when he's battling Common. They're fighting. They're shooting at each other. I think they have knives out at one point. It's a nice long sequence that you can tell there's no CGI in there. It's just choreographed very, very well. And that's just one particular scene that stands out to me a lot more. But there's a lot of those action sequences in John Wick too. So the all the story about John Wick Chapter 2 is that in the first movie he has the motivation that he wants to kill the guy who killed the dog that his wife left him. So in the second movie he is more forced to do what he needs to do, and without getting into too many spoilers, it goes back to this underground mobster world where he came from, that is actually more expanded in this movie. So in the first movie we just see little elements of it. There's a little bit of mystery to it. It does make you want to learn more about it. But in this film they explored a lot more. And ultimately it was a good thing that they explored more of it. But what I didn't like about it is that within this mobster organization, it actually seemed like there was a lot more people involved, just like random people that you wouldn't expect to be involved. So to summarize John Wick Chapter 2, The acting was good. Keanu Reeves was awesome, like in the first John Wick. The story is interesting. It's well structured. There's more elements to the underground world, which we learned a little bit more in this movie. The direction is really good. The action choreography is really good. The sequences, the stunt work is really amazing. Overall, even if you're not a huge action movie fan, if you like entertaining movies, then you'll like this movie as well. So just like the first one, thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm gonna say that John Wick Chapter 2. I mean, obviously I bought the movie, so I bought it. So John Wick Chapter 2 is a see it. I'm gonna give it a B plus and 4 out of 5 stars. And I definitely recommend you guys to see both movies if you haven't seen them already. John Wick, first one and the second one. So I changed the name of the show. It's not Brian and Gio's Film Reviews anymore. I changed it to Backyard Flick Reviews with Gio and whoever. Could be Brian, my cousin, or whoever else that will be reviewing the movie with me. Or if it's just myself like this, then it's just going to be with Gio. But I did change it up a bit as far as the name and also the rating system. So in the first video I said that it would be skip it, rent it, pass it as far as what I'm gonna rate each movie. So I changed it to the 3 S's. So it goes still see it, stream it, skip it. And I'm still gonna use a little bit of the actual grading system like A, B, C, D, F, and then the numbers out of however stars out of 5. So 2 out of 5 stars or 3 out of 5 stars or whatever. So that changed a little bit, but ultimately it's going to be called Backyard Flick Reviews. Now the reason why I changed it to Backyard Flick Reviews is because the name of my YouTube channel is Backyard Pictures. And the reason why it's Backyard Pictures is because when I was like 10 years old with my cousins and other family members and friends, we would make little films, little movies in the backyard. That's just something that we did for fun, just kind of as a hobby. And so we did a lot of movies like that. And I decided to call my little quote-unquote studio in my little films that I make. I decided to call it Backyard Pictures. So I decided to, okay, I'll name this show now Backyard Flick Reviews. So it should stay, but like I said, I'm still kind of working on the show, what needs to change, just trying it out and all that stuff. So you might see some little changes or whatnot, but ultimately it's gonna be Backyard Flick Reviews with Gio, and so I just wanted to let you guys know the change. So again, this is Giovany. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Click the button to subscribe so that way I can see you guys next time.